SSC Special Dictations. Today we are going to dictate on the topic of drug addiction at the speed of 100 WPM. अगर 80 में करना है तो playback speed slow कर लेना 1 level. 5 seconds. The menace of drugs has spread fast among the youth of India. Both the affluent as well as those living in poverty are vulnerable to drug abuse. Unfortunately, India is a happy hunting ground for drug peddlers. It is so because it is sandwiched between the so-called Golden Triangle and the Golden Crescent. The former area comprises Thailand, Myanmar and Laos, and the latter is covered by countries Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran. The World Health Organization (WHO) has defined drug abuse as persistent or sporadic excessive drug use. Addiction or physical dependence is a state whereby the body requires regular doses of a drug, both legal or illegal, such as heroin, cocaine, alcohol, tobacco, etc. The drug users use these drugs for a variety of purposes. Some use them for forgetting unpleasant surroundings, experiencing kicks, and easing tension and depression. Some may use them for improving their physical stamina, sexual potency, and entertainment at rave parties. Drug addiction has given rise to ever-increasing illegal trade amounting to $400 billion. The United Nations has put the number of drug users all over the world at about 200 million. The reasons are not far to seek. The family bond is gradually loosening. The parents are busy in their profession. Mostly the youth residing in hostels fall easy prey to drug addiction. They are ever in search of thrill and excitement. Drug taking has often been attributed to uncertain future, unemployment, family problems, and academic pressures. Moreover, new values in the form of free sex, drug abuse, false notion of independence are the new substitutes. Those addicted to drug taking loss agility of mind, sense of friendliness, warmth, and social awareness. In the long run, they suffer from state. They may also suffer persecution mania, an obsession of being tortured. They also develop tendency to commit suicide. But above all, they don't hesitate in indulging in any antisocial or anti-national activity at the cost of procuring drugs. The sudden boom in the infection of AIDS is a result of unsterilized needles used by the drug addicts. The spread of HIV has made drug addiction a menace to the health, life, and peace of many families. The problem cannot be dealt with in piecemeal measures. Multifarious strategy is required to tackle this problem. The parents, teachers, doctors, and social workers need to work in tandem. An abuser cannot be forced to give up the habit. The initiative has to come from him. They require genuine love, concern, counseling, and sacrifice on the part of family members. On medical management level, it is very important to cure withdrawal symptoms. Rehabilitation program may include provision of suitable employment, prayer, meditation, and involvement in gainful activities. However, there is Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. The Act provides for a minimum punishment of 10 years and a fine of 2 lakh for dealing in banned narcotics. The NDP Act was amended in 1988 to include punishment for financing illicit trade and sheltering the offenders. The Narcotic Control Bureau is also in operation to oversee the problem at the center and state level. Due to corruption, traffic in drugs is run in connivance with the police and other enforcement agencies. As such, drug addiction is a problem that we have to overcome from different angles at different levels. Drugs and crime go hand in hand. Addicts resort to crime to pay for drugs. Incidents of impulsive murders, physical assaults, sexual misconduct, domestic violence, etc. are the common traits in the behavior of drug users. The abuse of drugs have given rise to nightclub life and culture of rave parties. Most of the drug users belong to the productive age group of 80 to 35 years. Therefore, the loss in terms of human potential is tremendous. Around 7 to 10% of the workforce is affected by the addiction. HIV has come to stay as a dreaded disease as a result of drug abuse all over the world. Drug addiction is a most potential menace for the youth, the society, and the country. The enemies of the country find the youth soft target and bring about ultimate ruin of the country. There are enemies within the country in the form of antisocial and anti-national elements. The menace of drug is not related only to taking drugs. It is a problem relating to sale and purchase of drugs in the country itself. There are many types of drugs according to their properties and the major responses they bring about. There are a number of drugs, and India is the happy hunting ground for those becoming rich overnight at the cost of the future of the country. It is such a lucrative business that the political leaders interested in making money are part and parcel of the crime world. Stop.